So we'll get started.
Yeah, now I've started the cloud recording.
Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye. Namaste to all of you. So today, being Vinayaka Chaturthi, Ganesh Chaturthi, we generally do a puja during this time, during these big functions. And some 4 or 5 years ago or more, there was a desire for many to learn puja. So I conducted a puja, simple puja, and then after that, in every function we used to do puja. So now we thought we'll come back and then again redo the simple puja. So those who are used to doing puja can relearn, reinforce their puja practice, and those who want to learn, who have always had a doubt, etc., then this today will be a very good opportunity to understand the various steps of a puja and then perform it. And later, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll send you a small like steps to do puja, etc., document like thing. But for today, I'm not giving it because what will happen is we'll all be looking at the notes. Instead of doing puja, we'll be looking at the notes. Oh, what is the next mantra, next sloka? No, I don't want you to do that. I just want you to relax and have your puja samagris ready. So some of you have it, and just follow along. I'll explain all the steps and just follow it. Later on, you can watch the video if you want, and then it should be straightforward. So in our culture, it's just fantastic because the vision is different. You have many devatas. It is like a division of labor in a home. Okay, each person does something. Everybody doesn't go to the grocery store. Need not go to the grocery store. One person goes to the grocery store. One person does cleans up the house. One person does the cooking. Another person goes to other store and buys some other. So like this division of labor. Our devatas are all exactly like that. Everybody decides, okay, I will take care of this. Saraswati says, I will take care of knowledge. Lakshmi says, I will take care of the livelihood of this family. And then Durga says, I'll give him all the energy to do all the jobs that are to be done. I won't do the job. I'll give him the energy to do the job. The job this guy has to do. So like this they share. And Vinayaka is there in between. Ganesha is there. So Ganesha's job is to, Vigna Haraya Namah. So he's the one who says, okay, I'll clean up all these places and make sure the way is clear. I'll remove all the stones, pebbles, all that, I'll clean it up. That's what he says. So that, the passage is smooth. This is the idea. So therefore, we have our own Ishta Devata and we can do puja to the Ishta Devata every day, or we can do to puja to different devatas. It's all up to us. Nobody, no, in our dharma, nobody will tell you must do puja to this particular Subramanya Swami. They will never say that. Sometimes they will say you do this particular Archana to Subramanya Swami, he will take care of all your problems. Like that they will say. That also is possible. Because it happened to me, I believe it will happen to you also. Because I benefited from Muruga will help you also. Like that, the idea is there. So, with that all of you know. So, let's do this. Let's light a lamp first. Before chanting anything, generally we light the lamp. And so, you can go ahead and if you have not done that, Kripaliji is doing it. And while lighting the lamp, you can chant this particular shloka. I will, Rukmini ji can unmute, or Narayan and Meera can unmute, one of you. Deepajyotif param brahma.
Deepajyotif param brahma.
Deepajyotif janardana.
Deepajyotir janardana.
Deepo haratu me papam.
Deepo haratu me papam.
Deepajyotir namostute.
Deepajyotir namostute.
So normally, when we chant this, we ring the bell. It's an indication to everybody in the family. It's an indication to everybody, those who are still delaying and procrastinating, and my last phone call, this, that, etc. So tell them that's it. I'm starting, and Ganesha Puja is starting. Okay, whether you come or not, we're not going to wait for you. Puja start. So then it's a signal. It's a signal. And then also the sound, Ganta Puja, it's called Ganta. Ganta Puja is so unique. And that metal it's a very specific metal. And anyway, it has all those vibrations. And it's supposed to ward off all the negative forces. Even negative thoughts that are there in anybody, all that will go off the minute you ring this bell. So you must have noticed that. That bell creates that suddenly that particular ambience will come and the mind is calmed down after that. So we start the puja with that. Now we also start the puja with a typically Guru puja can be chanted. So please do that. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu,
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu,
Guru Devo Maheshwaraha,
Guru Devo Maheshwaraha,
Guru Sakshat Param Brahma,
Guru Sakshat Param Brahma,
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
So Marga Darshaka, Guru, the person who really shows the way to us is in our culture Guru. Guru is the only person who's ultimately interested in us. And finally teaches what is moksha and so forth. And so we may have good friends, teachers, and all that. But for all of them need that Guru. And so that is why Guru Dhyanam, this is called Guru Dhyanam. We think of our Guru and then seek his, her blessings for doing the puja itself. See, puja is done to get the blessings of Ganesha. But then to do the puja properly, we need the blessings of Guru. Okay? So we'll keep that in mind. So this is a simple puja, I said. So elaborations are there. So during this time, you can chant more slokas, like some Ganapati slokas, etc. You can chant Sarva Mangala Mangalya. All these can be chanted. And then, like that, there is no specific set of slokas to chant at any time. Everything can be added. So we're saying simple. We said we're going to invoke Guru's blessing. All right. Now, before the process of doing a puja is like the process of honoring a very revered guest. So you want to invite somebody very revered, like a swami, like a sannyasi, or like any important person in society, okay, or like a very good friend that you have not met in a long time, etc. Then what happens? You do a lot of preparations, and then it's just not a guest. It's a guest, but then they are more than a guest also. So that's the attitude with which we have to do the puja. Therefore, first step to do in the puja is to decide to invite that person, correct? Decide to invite the person. We have to, we need to call this person, our great friend who's coming here. And so we have not seen him in a long time. So we have to decide. That decision making is called here Sankalpa. Sankalpa. We're going to tell what you're doing and why you're doing. What you're doing and why you're doing. So that is what we call Sankalpa. Left palm is kept like this, facing upwards. Right palm is kept on the left palm like this, and with the hands folded like this, almost like a shake hand, but slightly different. Okay, and then you keep that on your thigh, or thigh, typically if you're sitting, right? So do that, and then we're going to chant the following. Mamopata
Namopata
samasta
Hasta
durita kshayadvara
Shayadvara
Sri Parameshwara Prityartham
Shri Parameshwara Prityartham
Mahaganapati
Mahaganapati
Pujam Karishyamaha.
Pujam Karishyamaha.
Very brief sankalpa, which says that for the sake of a removal of all the discredits and papas that I have gained knowingly, unknowingly, and for for appeasing Ishvara, for making Ishvara know that I need a lot to survive. Even to survive, we need a lot. And so, for that kind of a purpose, I am going to do today the puja of Mahaganapati. Or you can say Vinayaka Pujam Karishe, Ganesha Pujam Karishe, Lakshmi Pujam Karishe, Kanika Parameshwari Pujam Karishe, Vaishno Devi Pujam Karishe. Whatever puja you want to do, this is how you do. Karishe means I am about to start the puja. That is the statement. Statement of purpose. SOP, they say, SOP. That's what this is. SOP. Yeah, really, that's what it is. This is not a joke. Don't think I'm sitting here and joking. No, I'm trying to explain to you, making sure you understand it thoroughly so that you can go and tell others also. SOP is done. Now, now, now what happens? You have a Moorti of Ganesha. You have a picture of Ganesha. Suppose you say, I don't have a picture of Ganesha also. Then very simple. Our culture, very, very simple. You take a lump of turmeric. In Indian homes, turmeric will be there. Guaranteed. Indian homes, right? So you take a lump of turmeric, put some water, mix it, and then make a little pyramid-like structure. And that pyramid will be your Ganesha. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need any elaborate big picture, this, that, no, nothing. That is also Ganesha. If you have a picture, that's also fine. It's easy to visualize Ganesha if you have a picture. So that's all there now, right? Now you have set the statement of purpose. Sankalpa is done. And now you have to bring Ganesha into that picture. Ganesha is there, but you have to formally invoke Ganesha in that picture, okay? Or in that Moorti or in that lump of turmeric, right? So, and since you're all Vedanta students, right? There are two steps here that I want to teach you. One is called Dhyanam. Dhyana means you have to think of Ganesha. Close your eyes and think of Ganesha. Okay, Ganesha, I can think of Ganesha. That Dhyanam you have to do right now. Okay. Okay, all right. Just close your eyes for a second here. And then Asmin Moortau
Asmin Murtau
Sri Mahaganapatim
We couldn't hear Guruji.
Sri Mahaganapatim
Shri Mahaganapatim
Dhyayami.
Jayami.
Yeah. So we can't hear Meera also. What we'll do is we have and then the dhyanam of Ganesha. Asmin Moorta. In this
Now
Moorti,
we cannot hear.
Regina, you're gone again.
don't panic. It's not only you that is victimized. Everybody is going to go through all these things. That is what Ganesha is saying. Correct? So, so now dhyanam is done, but there one more step is required. Now what you should do is you should take, if you have flowers, well and good. If not, Akshata is best. And in the US, I used to have Akshata because not all the time I won't have flowers. Therefore, this Akshata, I think you know what it is. Rice mixed with turmeric this paste, turmeric powder with a little liquid. Mix it up. All the rice grains will become yellow. And you can keep it forever. Okay, and so that's very beautiful to have in a box or a bottle or something container. So you're going to take that and then say this. Asmin Moortau
Asmin Moortau
Shri Mahaganapatim
Shri Mahaganapatim
Avahayami
Avahayami
and offer the flowers there to Ganesha. What you're now saying is, now Ganesha has come into this Moorti. The live Ganesha has come. Until now, the Moorti was there, but you have really invoked Ganesha into this Moorti. So Moorti has now become live. Okay. And so after this, there are a few more steps. Some small steps are there. We're going to just offer water. Will you have some water, you say, no, to your guests? So that water we're going to offer now. Achamaniyam samarpayami.
Achamaniyam samarpayami.
Okay. So you offer the water. And then there are many other steps. And like offering milk, and there is other steps, and then asnanam, those days what happens, people used to come, if they're coming from a long distance, you ask them to freshen up, that's it. Would you like to freshen up? That they say, freshen up. So that's it. So exactly, that is the next step. Literally, I'm telling you, this is not a joke. Next is snanam. Snanam means freshening up. That's what it is. So you can say snanartham.
Snanartham.
Achamaniyam samarpayami.
Achamaniyam samarpayami.
Now, simple puja, you can skip these steps also. Simple puja. Achamaniyam, snanam and all, you can skip and straight away offer some flowers, and you can say a few slokas and conclude. That is the simplest puja. Okay, don't think I have to keep all these things ready and then do a puja. Sometimes you won't have time to do a puja. You just have 3, 4, 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, you just say a few slokas to Ganesha or your Ishta Devata, and then offer neivedhyam and conclude. That's your simplest puja. But I'm saying a few extra steps so that you can decide based on your convenience and availability of time. All right. Now Ganesha is ready for you to offer. When guests come, you praise them. You praise them. You don't put them down. You praise them. It's been a long time since we met. Remember all those good times we had. You talk like that. Then it's a joyful moment for everybody. So like that here also, Ganesha, it's not like I played with you, Ganesha, 10 years ago. Not like that. You are the one who has made my life good all along. Even though a lot of ups and downs have been there, you are the one who is making it happen. And therefore, for a guy who makes things happen, there are a lot of things we do. And so in this case, what we call Ganeshaasthotharashatanamavali or Namavali. Names, loaded names. Every name is very, very meaningful. It either describes the person, okay, of their qualities, whatever their qualities are. You tell them, your parents, remember those days I used to come to your house and your parents used to make, your mother used to make roti. I still remember that roti. Nobody makes roti like your mother made roti. Okay, there you go. Here is a description of your friend who just came home. Same thing here also. You praise Ganesha is there, you praise your father. Hey, Shiva and Parvati, they're not ordinary people. You are the son of those people. Like that, all mantras will be said. All kinds of praise. So this is called Namavali. We are not going to chant 108 names like it was said to you. We're going to chant 16 names. Okay, 16 names we're going to chant. And we will repeat after you. I mean, you repeat after me. And then while chanting the name, you offer a flower. Om Sumukhaya Namaha, offer a flower, right? Now, the way to offer a flower or your Akshata, right, is like this. You are thinking, you're praising Ishvara. That is one mode of offering. And sometimes what you do is there is a way of offering where suppose there is a lot of difficulty in one's life. Difficulty is there. The heart is heavy because there are so many problems. Okay, family problems are there, and husband, wife, children, grandchildren, father, mother, so many things are there. Things are not quite right. Heart is heavy. Then, you know what you can do? You take the flower. And then you take it to your heart. I don't have a flower here with me, but keep it in your heart. And then say the mantra and then offer it to God. Offer it to Bhagavan. Saying that, you know what? This pain with this flower, that pain is going away. You are taking away my pain. Pain does not belong to me. You are the guy who can handle all the pain, not me. I don't want this pain. Take it away. Om Sumukhaya Namaha. Om Ekadantaya Namaha. If you do that, I tell you, it does wonders. From experience, I'm telling you, you just do it. Do it like that. Imagine Ganesha taking away all the pain that is there. This is not mine. I don't know how to solve this problem. That becomes your problem. Or give me a way to solve this problem. Tell me that also. All these are very powerful. I'm telling you. And so, like that, you just act it out. This acting is so important. You're acting out your pain. You're acting out your joy. Everything is acted. It's coming from your heart. Okay, that's the way to do this. So let's do that. So 16 flowers you can have, or 16. Make sure you have some akshata, and then we're going to chant these mantras. Okay. Om Sumukhaya Namaha.
Om Sumukhaya Namaha.
Om Ekadantaya Namaha.
Om Ekadantaya Namaha.
Om Kapilaya Namaha.
Om Kapilaya Namaha.
Om Gajakarnakaya Namaha.
Om Gajakarnakaya Namaha.
Om Lambodaraya Namaha.
Om Lambodaraya Namaha.
Om Vikataya Namaha.
Om Vikataya Namaha.
Om Vignarajaya Namaha.
Om Vignarajaya Namaha.
Om Vinayakaya Namaha.
Om Vinayakaya Namaha.
Om Dhumaketave Namaha.
Om Dhumaketave Namaha.
Om Ganadhyakshaya Namaha.
Om Ganadhyakshaya Namaha.
Om Phalachandraya Namaha.
Om Balachandraya Namaha.
Om Gajananaya Namaha.
Om Gajananaya Namaha.
Om Vakratundaya Namaha.
Om Vakratundaya Namaha.
Om Shurpakarnaya Namaha.
Om Shurpakarnaya Namaha.
Om Herambaya Namaha.
Om Herambaya Namaha.
Om Skanda Purvajaya Namaha.
Om Skanda Purvajaya Namaha.
So this is the 16 names. Finally, we will say one name, which is what the name you actually said initially, which is Mahaganapati. Om Mahaganapataye Namaha.
Om Mahaganapataye Namaha.
Okay, everybody good so far? Understood? Yeah. So this is honoring, the main honoring of the Devata. Okay. So now the time is nearing. Nearing for what? Nearing for what we call neivedhyam. Neivedhyam. Neivedhyam means offering food. There is no invitation without food. Correct? Whoever comes, something has to be offered. Minimum. They say, no, 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 my stomach is full and all. Okay, have at least a glass of juice or water or something. We give them some. So, but here, whatever, see, puja is a methodology where you offer whatever you like to Bhagavan. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. If you like dates, you give dates to Bhagavan. If you like raisins, you give raisins to Bhagavan. If you like bananas, you give bananas to Bhagavan. No, that's how it should be done. What you like, you give. Fortunately, you won't eat it all. So you will get it back. So you don't have to worry that, oh my God, I purchased it and then now I have to share it and all. Fortunately, you won't come and take it. So it will come back to us. Now, so that part is there. So we will do that, and after that we'll chant our own slokas and all. So let's do what is called neivedhyam. So neivedhyam means you kept everything, all the so pavitra, it's called pavitra vastuni. It's all there. So they're all, what happens? They're all so quote unquote eatables. Okay. But then once you offer it to Bhagavan, then the eatable will get converted to prasad. That is the word prasad. Prasad means what? What's coming from Bhagavan is prasad. So you give it to him and then he will give it back to you as prasad. So that's the attitude. That's the attitude here. And so what you can do is sprinkle some water on the fruits and other, neivedhyam that you are going to offer. Sprinkle some water. And you can say Gayatri mantra if you know it. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Okay. And then take a flower in your hand. Take a flower in your hand. And you're going to, just like giving food to a baby, how you gently you give the food. The food is all nicely crushed and ground for the baby, and so that he or she can, nicely digest the food. Like that care, that amount of care must be there here. And then you slowly, you act it out. You touch the flower to the fruit, and then say, Om Pranaya Swaha.
Om Pranaya Swaha.
So it has to go to the mouth like this, like feeding the baby. So you're saying with so much care I'm giving this to you. And so that much care. Okay. Om Apanaya Swaha.
Om Apanaya Swaha.
Om Dhyanaya Swaha.
Om Dhyanaya Swaha.
Om Udanaya Swaha.
Om Udanaya Swaha.
Om Samanaya Swaha.
Om Samanaya Swaha.
Om Brahmane Swaha.
Om Brahmane Swaha.
Okay. So now you have offered food And after food, this pani chahiye na thoda. So little drink is needed because all solids is not, you have to put some liquid. So you can say achamaniyam samarpayami.
Achamaniyam samarpayami.
Neivedhyam is over. So Narayanan, shall we do Harati now and do slokas, or shall we do slokas and finally do Harati?
We can finish up the Aarti and finally we can do the slokas.
Mantra Pushpam and all sloka. Okay. So we're going to do what is called Karpura Nirajanam, commonly called Harati. Harati. Harati, there is no Sanskrit word called Harati. I don't think so. You can check and let me know later on. But it's properly called Harati. Arati, I think it's called. Sometimes they say Harati. So both words are in vogue. So we're going to do that. So if you are used to burning camphor, you can use camphor. Otherwise, you can have your lamp. Lamp becomes the means to further honor Bhagavan, Vinayaka, Mahaganapati, and while chanting one or two mantras. Okay. We will skip the mantra chanting so that you just show this flame to Ganapati. Just do that. While ringing, if you have a bell, you ring the bell and keep ringing the bell and show it 3 times like this. Clockwise, 3 times you rotate. Yeah. So what Zoom does is, I think Zoom filters out this kind of loud noises and all. I didn't hear anything that Rukmini did, right? So that's good. So this is called Harati, and now all the family members, you please give that to your family members also, so that you can. This is that light. Pratyaksham it is pratyaksham. And you do it like this. This is a typical traditional way of doing it, which indicates that what's coming to me is as sacred as my eyes. It's as sacred as my eyes. When something, when you see some dust, you see some wind, you see something, some objects being thrown, what happens? Immediately you close your eyes. You do like, you know why? Because that eyes are so important to me. And I have to protect my eyes. Other parts of the body, it's okay. They can protect themselves. But the eyes are something that needs protection. So while I do like this, it means what? What I'm getting now is very sacred. As sacred as my eyes. That's the meaning of that. And so, you got that. So now Harati is over. And now it is time for us to say some shlokas. We all know shlokas. We are shlokajñas. Means we know big shlokas, short shlokas, one-liners, 5-liners, ashtakams. We know Lalita Sahasranamam, 1,000. It takes half an hour or more to chant all that. So now is the time to honor Ganesha with our own Ganapati shlokas. There are many like that. So Narayanan, is it all right? We can now do that, no?
Yeah, Guruji. We can do that.
Do that, okay. So in a simple puja, you can just say, let's do this, okay? Repeat after me. Vakratunda Mahakaya.
Vakratunda Mahakaya.
Surya Koti Samaprabha.
Surya Koti Samaprabha.
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva.
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva.
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
If 5 minutes is all you have, then you just say one shloka and you're pretty much done. But now we want everybody to say what you want to chant. And so Hema, Bhagya, Meera, everybody, Vijay, everybody can say one sloka or what you want to say. Yeah, Bhagya.
One sloka చెప్పగలరు?
Yes, please.
Okay. యతో నంతశక్తిరనంతా చ జీవా యతో నిర్గుణాద ప్రమేయా గుణాస్తే యతో భాతి సర్వం త్రిదా భేద భిన్నం సదా తం గణేశం నమామో భజామః.
Yeah, Veera, go ahead. Anybody else, please?
This is Ganesha Bhujanga Stotram. रणक्षुद्रघण्टानि नादाभिरामं चलत्ताण्डवो दण्डवत्पद्मतालम् लसत्तुन्दिलाङ्गो परिव्याळहारं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे ध्वनिध्वंसवीणालयोल्लासि वक्त्रं स्फुरच्छुण्डदण्डोल्लसद्बीजपूरम् गलद्दर्पसौगन्ध्यलोलालिमालं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे प्रकाशज्जपारक्तरत्नप्रसूनप्रवाळप्रभातारुणज्योतिरेकम् प्रलम्बोदरं वक्रतुण्डैकदन्तं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे विचित्रस्फुरद्रत्नमाला किरीटं किरीटोल्लसच्चन्द्ररेखा विभूषैकभूषं भवद्वंसहेतुं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे उदञ्जद्भुजावल्लरी दृश्यमूलोचलद्भ्रूलता विभ्रमभ्राजदक्षम् मरुत्सुन्दरी चामरै सेव्यमानं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे स्फुरन्निष्ठुरालोलपिङ्गाक्षितारं कृपाकोमलोदारलीलावतारम् कलाबिन्दुगम्भीयते योगिवर्यैः गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे यमेकाक्षरं निर्मलं निर्विकल्पं गुणातीतमानन्दमाकारशून्यं परम्पारमोङ्कारमाम्नाय गर्भं वदन्ति प्रगल्भं पुराणं तमीडे चिदानन्दसान्द्राय शान्ताय तुभ्यं नमो विश्वकर्त्रे च हर्त्रे च तुभ्यं नमो नन्तलीलाय कैवल्यभासे नमो विश्वबीजप्रसीदेश सूनो इमं सुस्तवं प्रार्तरुत्थाय भक्त्या पठेद्यस्तु मर्त्यो लभेत् सर्वकामान् गणेशप्रसादेन सिद्ध्यन्ति वाचो गणेशे विभौ दुर्लभं किं प्रसन्ने. धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
Anybody?
நமஸ்காரம் குருஜி. கொஞ்சம் பேக்ரவுண்ட் சத்தம் வரும். கீழே ஸ்விம்மிங் பூல் இருக்கு, குழந்தைகள் எல்லாம் சத்தம் போடுறாங்க, மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க. गजवदना करुणा सदना गजवदना करुणा सदना गजवदना करुणा सदना शंकर बाला लंबोदर सुंदर गजवदना करुणा सदना शंकर बाला लंबोदर सुंदर गजवदना करुणा सदना அஜனமரேந்திரனு முனிவரும் பணியும் அஜனமரேந்திரனு முனிவரும் பணியும் அஜனமரேந்திரனு முனிவரும் பணியும் சங்கர சரணம் சரணம் ஸ்ரீ அஜனமரேந்திரனு முனிவரும் பணியும் பங்கஜ சரண சரணம் சரணம் ஸ்ரீ கஜவதனா கருணாம் சதனா சங்கர பல லம்போதர சுந்தர கஜவதனா கருணா சதனா நீயே மூவுலகீர்காதாரோ ஏ மூவுலகி காதாரம் நீயே சிவகம மந்திரசாரம் நீயே மூவுலகீர்காதாரம் நீயே சிவகம மந்திரசாரம் நீயே வாழ்வழிலஞ்சீவாதாரம் நீயே வாழ்விலஞ்சீவாதாரம் நீயருள்வாய் சுமுக நீயே வாழ்விலஞ்சீவாதாரம் நீயருள்வாய் சுமுக ஓங்கார கஜவதனா கருணாம் சதனா சங்கர பால லம்போதர சுந்தர கஜவதனா கருணா சதனா ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Let's do a bhajan. So Meera, if you can unmute yourself. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
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 Vagisha Sharanam Sharanam Vagisha
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 Sarvesha Sharanam Sharanam Sarvesha
Sarvesha Sharanam Sharanam Sarvesha
Sarvesha Sharanam Sharanam Sarvesha
Sarvesha Sharanam Sharanam Sarvesha.
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 Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
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 Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Vagisha.
Vagisha 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 Sharanam Sharanam Vagisha.
Sarvesha Sharanam Sharanam Sarvesha.
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 Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
Anybody else?
இங்கெல்லாம் இன்னைக்கு அடுத்து பூஜை கணபதி கணேஷ் பிள்ளையார் சதுர்த்தி இன்னைக்கு காத்தால ஆயிடுத்து ஃப்ரைடே ஆயிடுத்து இப்போ ஈவினிங் இல்லையா எங்களுக்கு ஃப்ரைடே மார்னிங் ஆயிடுத்து.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What
So,
about Ganesha Pancharatnam, Guruji? We can sing that, no? Mudakarata modakam.
no, it will be very good to sing it.
Jaykumar ji, there is an offering called Ekavimshatihi Patrani Ekavimshatihi Pushpani.
Yeah.
There is
துருவா
an
ஏகவிம்சதி
yesterday
துருவா
I was-
எல்லாம் 21 போட்டு உண்டு.
So, is that any significance?
There is. 21 suddenly doesn't come to my mind. But 21, that number, I've heard that before. So some significance must be there. 21.
This 21 also comes.
துருவால கூட துர்வா யுக்மம் பூஜை அம்மி ரெண்டா போடணும்னு வரும் அதுல. துர்வா யுக்மம்னு வரும் அதுல.
Oh,
ரெண்டா போடணும் போல இருக்கு. நான் சில சமயம் எங்க பில்டிங்ல கிடைச்சதுன்னா அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பறிச்சுன்னு வந்து ரெண்டா போடுவேன். எண்ணி வாஷ் பண்ணி எல்லாம் பண்ணி ரெண்டா வச்சு போட்டிருக்கேன் கிடைக்கிற நாள்ல.
Guruji, this 21 also comes in Purusha Sukta when you put 21 samit around the Yagnakunta.
okay. While chanting the Purusha Sukta, 21 வருது இல்லையா? 21.
Purusha Suktam mentions 21.
Okay.
Samit.
Yeah, that's a good one. That could be. So when they do the homa, they either offer havis or here they offer samit. That particular stick is there and of the tree, and so they offer that. So he's saying 21 times that comes.
No,
So that-
21 is kept along like that. 7 into 3.
7 into 3. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Trisapta.
Again, say again.
Trisapta. I think it comes as Trisapta.
Okay. 3 times 7.
3 times.
This 21 significant, இங்கேயோ நான் படிச்சிருக்கேன். If any anything, suppose we start doing something 21 days நம்ம பண்ணினோம்னா, I believe in our brain also that there is a I don't know how you call it. This thing is formed or something like that. 21 days continuous எந்த வேலையை எடுத்துன்னு பண்ணினாலும் பண்ணினாக்கா அந்த பிரெயின்லயே the path is formed, I believe, and then it becomes part of your brain or routine or somewhere I've read. I don't know how true it is, but somewhere in my brain it is etched. So I thought I will share that. How true it is, I do not know.
Half mandala. 21. Half mandala.
So if one of you can chant Mudakarata Modakam. Mudakarata Modakam Sada Vimukti Sadhakam Kaladharavatam Sakam Vilasi Lokarakshakam Anayakaikanayakam Vinashite Badaityakam Nata Shubhashunashakam Namamitam Vinayakam Nate tarati bhikaram navodi tarkabhaswaram namatsurari nirjaram natadhikapaduddharam Sureshwaram Nidhishwaram Ganeshwaram Gajeshwaram. Apna?
Maheshwaram Tamashraye Paratparam
Param nirantaram
Samasta Nirasta Daitya Kunjaram Dare Tarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Kripakaram Kshamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram. Abram?
Namaskaram namaskritam namaskaromi bhaswaram Akinchana Timarjanam Chirantanokti Bhajanam Purari Purvanandanam Surari Garvacharvanam Prapanchana Shabhishanam Dhananjayadibhushanam Kapoladhanavaranam Bhaje Puranavaranam Nitanta Kanta Danta Kanti Manta Kanta Katmajam Achintya Rupa Antahina Mantaraya Krintana Hridantare Nirantaram Vasantameva Yokina Tamekadantame Tam Vichintayami Santatam Mahaganesha Pancharatnam Adarena Yonmaham Prajalpati Prabhatake Hridi Smaran Ganeshwaram Arogatam Adoshatam Susahitim Suputratam Bhutimabhyupaiti Sochirat. அதுல பிரஜல்பத்தினே வந்திருக்கு. ஜல்பம் இது சொன்னா கூட போரும்போது பிரஜல்பதி பிரபாதகே.
Guruji, here Vagishwara, we say it is Vag Ishwara, is it? He is the Devata for Vag also, is it?
Vagisha, yeah. So Vachaha Ishvaraha. Yeah, yeah. Because he helped Vyasa write Mahabharata, you know.
Mahabharata, yes.
Not an ordinary task. And Vyasa put a condition, I think you know that. Condition is simply, it is not dictation. Dictation is different. If somebody dictates, I simply keep on writing. I don't have to understand anything. Vyasa said, not only you should understand all the slokas I'm saying, And if there are the 2 meanings, 3 meanings, 4 meanings, all meanings you should understand. So that therefore he's a Mahan. He's a Mahatma, no doubt. All right. So shall we conclude? Okay. So now next step. So there are a few steps, but simple step is next time. See, you have invited the guest home. Guest has come home. What do you do now? Guest is leaving, departing. The guest may have stayed for a few minutes or few hours or even a few days. Okay, then the guest is departing. So you send them off. Correct? You send them off, and then you say, "Come back next time." So like that. That is the last step of a puja. So let's do that. Offer the flower while chanting this shloka. Okay. Asmat Moortehe
Asmat Moorti
Avahitam
Avahitam
Mahaganapatim
Mahaganapatim
Yathasthanam
Yathasthanam
Pratisthapayami.
Pratishtapayami.
Basically saying that now you came, Ganesha, you came. Wherever you came from, please go back. Means I'm sending you off too. Because you have a lot of things to do. You have to go to a lot of homes. So many things you have to do. And so go back. I won't hold you any longer. And like that you're saying, come back again. Like that we have said that. Okay. So this is the simple pujas, main steps. Main steps of a puja is very straightforward. No, you think of your Ishta Devata, you invite the Ishta Devata and offer a seat, and then you what do you call that? Freshen up. You ask your Devata to freshen up, and then you give them food. After that, you praise them even more. Okay, and or you may have a surprise gift and all that. They give you, right? Those things are done, and then they're happy, and then you send Ganesha back to where he came from. So that's the basic steps of puja. Very easy for anybody to do. You can do it for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. Here in our homes and all, they spend a lot of time doing puja because they're all retired people. And by the time people retire here, they already have a wealth of knowledge about puja, about slokas, what to chant. So they will chant for hours, not minutes or this thing, hours, 3 hours. They'll get up at 4 in the morning. And by the time they are done, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's how long they do puja. So it's a very beautiful thing that carries through our rest of the life. The person is no longer, saying, I don't have anything to do. No, there is no, in our culture, there is no such thing as I don't have anything to do. Because what about all the slokas, Vishnu Sahasranamam chant, come. Okay, 45 minutes gone. Okay, Lalita chant, another 45 minutes gone. Like this, we have so much. Whole day can be spent like this. And so,
Guruji, one question. One question. So we are doing Moorti Sthapna for the next 10 days. So that Moorti, and then we have the Devalaya, there's a small Moorti of Ganesha. So now how do we integrate? I mean, what do I do with the Sthapna Moorti, which we'll do Visarjanam in 10 days? So should we also? So I just want that.
So this is the basic puja. Now there is this thing that Anirudh said, which is it's a 10-day function. So you have to keep the Devata live for 10 days.
Yes.
Yeah. And so
Yes.
live. And so only at the end Visarjanam and all is going to happen.
Correct.
For example, a Devalaya, Kumbhabhishekam is done. So every 16 years we have to do, or 12 years we have to do Kumbhabhishekam. So there, the procedure is very elaborate. So they will have Balalayam, they have to take the idol, a Moorti, put it aside and keep it. And there are some prathanas for that. Then bring them, then refurbish the sanctum sanctorum and the entire temple. Then you bring the Moorti back. The elaborate pujas are there. And so there are special paddhati for this one that you're talking about, Anirudh. So generally, when we do, you invoke the Devata, and then you have to keep it live for that many days. And then at the end, you do a Visarjanam. Okay.
Okay.
So somebody, I'm sure somebody is doing all that, correct?
We follow, yes, we follow some book and text and all that, but I just wanted to ask if we are, let's say we're doing the procedure we did today, then the idol that we want to keep for the next 10 days, we'll also put that in the puja room and then bring him to his asana.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So that place that you're doing puja, it is there at home, and so
Yes.
that has to be kept clean and kept
Yes.
sacred through the 10 days, right?
Yes.
And then at the end you offer your final.
Yes. Final, then Visarjanam we'll have to.
And Visarjanam, how do you do? Do you have somebody collecting all the Ganeshas, or do you go somewhere to?
We used to take the Ganesha to a river and in a boat and do all that. But nowadays, after COVID and all that, so the municipal corporation is saying do it at home. So we have like a pot, and it's a full what do you say? It's called it's made of, basically it's made of earth. It's made of soil. So it will dissolve in the water. Then I want to kind of Visarjan, the Visarjan water I will put in the garden is what we are thinking of doing this year.
Yeah, so that's how I've been doing for the last so many years, which is our Ganesha is clay without any paint and all that.
Yes. Shadu Moorti they call it here in Maharashtra. So it is fully earth. It's fully clay. Yes, it will dissolve.
It will quickly dissolve in a
Yes.
vessel.
Yes.
And then you drop it off in the garden.
Yes. I will do that in the garden. We'll do that.
And also, there are people who come in a truck.
Correct. Yes. PMC also has that. The municipal corporation also saying that, but we'd rather keep it in our garden.
RSS here does it.
Okay.
That.
In Mumbai, in our society and all, they erect a big in one place. They for these 3 days they put lot of water in a particular place. After we keep it for 5 days in our building. Then when we do Visarjan in that, we buy the eco-friendly player, and that player we put it there in our building itself. There is a place, so they make it a tank like thing. They fill it with water and dissolve it there. Previously, we used to go to a place in Chembur, and there we used to put. But that was much before this. All this awareness came, Then all type of players used to be there with paint and other things. Now the awareness is very much there. So eco-friendly player we buy, and each society we put it in our building only, and then the water is this garden.
Guruji, what do we do with the Haridra Ganapati that you were talking in the beginning? We take the turmeric and make the Ganesha. What happens to that Ganapati? Do we keep it for 10 days and then dissolve it? How does that work?
So, I mean, generally the Haridra is, you can do it whichever. The Haridra Ganesha is no different from any other Ganesha. Because it is in lieu of, it is Ganesha, really speaking. So if you want to, if that's your paddhati for doing this Vinayaka Puja during this time, then you keep it like that. You keep the same Ganesha. You don't dissolve
for 10
it.
days.
For 10 days. In a plate is there. A big one, bigger one also you can make. And it's Ganesha will be there. So yeah, do it that way. That haldi
And then on
is
the 10th day, just dissolve it in water.
Visarshanam. Yeah, dissolve it in water and pour the water in the garden or wherever you want to. You offer it to offer it to. So keep that. Haldi also, just keep it. It's that one Ganesha. Ganesha has come once and will leave once. Yeah. Good. So that concludes our puja, and we will Ganapati Bappa Maurya Pudsya Varshi Laukarya, correct? And asking
That is said on the 10th day. Jagovari, that's said on the 10th day. Today he's here. Today he's in the home. On the 10th day we say come back soon.
Come back
And
soon.
then we say Mangalamurti Moria, Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. We sing in our building, and it happens, I mean, irrespective of the age, everybody, all of us are into that festival mood.
Yeah.
Every day some program will be there and prasad will be there. And
Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.